Hey y'all, Kelly Whitney here with another thing that older black women should talk about to younger black women, but sometimes don't. And this one I call finding your own style. In the last video, I was talking about being presentable when you go outside. There's only so much that I can discuss in a 6-7 minute video. It's more about presenting an idea, something for you to think about or consider, or emphasizing something that I think is important for you as a black woman. It's not about really dealing with an issue in its totality. I'm sure you know that, but it bears repeating. What I want to talk to you right now about is not digging into your wardrobe or deciding inside outside clothes or having certain outfits for certain purposes. I'm not trying to encourage superficiality. I'm trying to encourage intentionality. The goal is always for you to live well. But I never want to encourage you to buy because you're trying to replicate somebody else's style. No, absolutely not. Instead, I encourage you to think very intentionally about what you like. How do you want to be perceived? How do you want to present to the outside world? What looks good on your body? What are your signature colors? What style do you prefer? These things are more important than emulating somebody else's style. I'll give you an example. I love gold jewelry. I don't care so much for silver jewelry. So I own an abundance of gold jewelry. And I also like vintage things. If you see me wearing certain jewelry in these videos, chances are it came from my mother. These rings came from my mother. This necklace and this charm came from my mother. These earrings came from my mother. That's what I like. Now it's also suitable for me to wear things that are a little bit vintage because I'm almost 50 years old. Now these would probably look good on anybody, frankly, especially a black woman with our skin tone. It may not be what you like. You gotta find what you like, and you also have to find what looks good on your body. We are all different body types, shapes, levels of physical fitness, etc. Dress to accentuate the positive and minimize anything that you perceive as a negative. Now, because black women have a tendency to be hypersexualized because we're often curvier than other women, it's very important for us to dress, I think, in a way that is elegant and flattering. I don't really encourage people to wear clothes that are too tight. Tight is okay. I've worn many a bodycon dress in my day, but the girl is past that at this point. You know, I'm not really interested in doing the level of diet and physical fitness that would flatten the belly and get the hips and everything in shape where those bodycons would look the same as they did when I was in my 20s. So instead, I choose to dress with personality. I choose to wear faux leather, midi lengths, belts that snatch in the waist, help to perpetuate the perfect hourglass silhouette. That's what I like. Now, what you like could be something different. I like grayscale, neutrals, black, white, cream. You may love yellow or bright blue or neon, whatever. As long as you make it look good and you feel comfortable in it, that's what's appropriate for you. And another thing that I think is important to consider in this idea of finding your own style, don't fall for this internet lifestyle that has you thinking you can't rewear your stuff. You can rewear your shit. Rich people, typically, if you look at how they're portrayed, like the really rich ones, not the ones that just got some money, new money type rich folks. I mean the real rich ones. They don't usually have big closets. I'm thinking about people like Mark Zuckerberg or people of that stature that have that level of money. They have a tendency to wear a uniform, meaning they'll wear the same type of outfit, if not the same garments of clothing every single day. Why do they do that? Because they don't want to think about things like putting outfits together. That's not important to them. Making money and keeping money is important to them. Building legacy, other things, not outfits. And I'm not saying you have to imitate anybody. I'm just pointing out there are other ways to be. There are other ways to look. There are other ways to think. And you have to explore these if you are to identify exactly what it is that you like. And style is a wonderful thing because it evolves. It can change. It's not static. It's dynamic. But at the root, at the core, your foundation, it should be, is this flattering for me? Do I love this? Is this good quality? It's better to have fewer items of clothing that are higher quality than to constantly be in and out of stores buying this and that because it was on sale, but it's cheap, the fabric is pilling, the threads are popping, it doesn't hang right on a curvy body. You see what I'm saying? So as you evaluate your style, I want you to really internalize the fact that it's not important that you have a lot. It's important that you have the right things. Not a lot of things, the right things. I understand everybody's not an aspiring minimalist like I am. Some people are maximalists. But even those people, they're intentional about choosing just the right accessories, just the right shoes, just the right handbags to put a package together that says, I am unique, this is me, and I'm comfortable and I'm happy with how I look. That's why you can't always follow trends. Style is different from trends. Style is intentional. Style is personal. It should feel like you. I didn't realize that I was such a fan of grayscale until one of my friends commented on that, because I have this faux fur coat and it's in different shades of gray and black. And she said, that is so you. I said, what do you mean? She said, it's grayscale. I said, what do you mean by that? She said, you always wear different shades of gray, black, da, da, da. I had not even noticed that, but that's my style. I gravitate toward what I like, and I would encourage you to do the same. Don't think about what's in fashion right now, because fashion changes like that. Think about what looks good on you. Think about what you feel good in, and don't fall prey to the idea that you cannot rewear your things. It's more important that you keep what few nice things that you have clean and in good repair and ready to be worn than it is that you constantly change out outfits with things of lesser quality that may not be ironed, etc. I am not somebody who likes to iron, but because I know I ain't trying to iron shit, I wear things that are either gonna look good a little bit wrinkled or that the fabric does not wrinkle that much. It's all about discovering what you like, what looks good on you, and how you want to live. It's a very thoughtful and intentional process when you're finding your own style. So I would encourage you to think about that, because I want you to always look good and I want you to always feel good. And sometimes you could be out looking the best you've ever looked in your damn life, and some MF will still come and treat you like trash. But that's them, not us. And if older Black women aren't talking to you about those things, they should. They may not have figured it out for themselves, but maybe you can teach somebody else. Style is something that every woman needs to understand so that she can look and feel her best. So that's another thing that older Black women should be talking to younger Black women about, but don't. And I hope you guys come back for the next video.